know that you're interested in joining Survive at disastersurvivalnetwork.com. Now, if you're interested in joining us on one of our live Google Hangouts, just go to disastersurvivalnetwork.com, and on the upper right hand of our website you will see a Google icon button, and that's our Google page, and we keep that updated with the latest Google Hangouts times, and check us out. So this episode we're going to talk about the latest issue of Disaster Survival Magazine. Issue number 3 is now out on newsstands on Maxter, and it's one of the highest grossing magazines on Maxter. There's a lot going on in the new issue. It's a really cool looking issue. On the cover we have the artwork of Vitaly S. Alexis from Romantically Apocalyptic. He is a Toronto illustrator born in Siberia, Russia, and he does post-apocalyptic artwork, and it's some really fantastic stuff. His website is rom.ac, or his other website is romanticallyapocalyptic.com. Now, he does a web series of different dark humor, post-apocalyptic comedy webisodes. Each week he uploads a new webisode, and he also has a few graphic novels that you can buy, and it's really great stuff. It's really funny, and it's really great artwork if you like post-apocalyptic art and humor. He's traveled the world collecting terabytes of photographs of broken down buildings or cities like Chernobyl, and then he turns into illustration with characters, and it's really great stuff. He is on the cover, and we feature him in an article called Art at the End of the World, and he is going to be having a web comic episode in every one of our issues, and we really look forward to that. So check that out in Disaster Survival Magazine issue 3 with artwork on the cover by Vitaly S. Alexis. Now, if you look at the cover of the latest issue, it's kind of like glowing green, and that's to portray and to bring attention to the seriousness of the issue of the radiation from Fukushima. We have a featured article, special report called Fukushima Lies. Is Fukushima the worst disaster in history? And the answer is yes. The Pacific Ocean is dying, and we're not being told the true story about it. The radiation levels are rising on the West Coast. We have been getting increased readings from seafood, from shrimp to salmon. People have been doing their own Geiger counter readings. Some snow in St. Louis had some higher readings. So what we did was we sent a radiation detector to our West Coast reporters, and they're going to be taking live readings from the beaches. So that will probably be next week. We'll start doing some of those live reports on our YouTube channel. And also, in this issue, we are giving away a free radiation detector from Soaks USA. It's a great radiation detector, and you can win that. If you read the magazine, you can find out how to win it. I've used it. It's a great radiation detector. I checked my house for background radiation. It was all normal, thank God, and I checked some seafood in my freezer, and everything was A-OK. But that's not to say other parts of the country are doing as well. So we'll be doing live reports, and read the article Fukushima Lies. Other featured articles on the cover are After America, Post-Collapse Skills. It talks about what are some of the good skills to have that are going to be in high demand if there ever was a collapse. And if you have extra time on your hands, think about maybe going back to college, pick up another trade or skill. It couldn't hurt. Also, we have 5 shit-hit the fan scenarios to prep for. Cybersecurity, that's been in the news a lot lately with the NSA and the credit cards being stolen, identity theft from some of the major retailers. So check that out for some extra tips on how to secure your identity and keep your privacy online. We also do a review of Conflicted, the survival card game. I know a lot of you have heard about that. If you haven't had a chance to play, you should definitely order it. You can order it at our website. And the new deck just came out, so that should be interesting. And we also have Mark of the Beast 666. When the time comes, will you accept it? It talks about a lot of the new emerging technologies that may be the Mark of the Beast that they talk about in the Bible. So, which one is the precursor to it? I've spoken to a lot of Christians, and this is their line in the sand. If it is ever imposed on them where they have to take a chip or a microchip tattoo, they said this is when they will fight. So it'll be interesting to see if they try to force this on people, what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to go over too well. We have a new sponsor, gunconfiscation.com. And if you're interested in the latest news on gun confiscation and laws in your area or the state that you live in, visit their website. They got a lot of good news and articles, and that's gunconfiscation.com. Okay, so back to the magazine. I'm going to read a letter that I have at the beginning of the magazine. Disaster Survival Magazine is not just a magazine. It is an entire network devoted to organizing and connecting members of the survival and prepping community. We encourage you to join our network and participate in the preparedness movement by becoming a contributor and submitting articles for publication. The Disaster Survival Network is a group of like-minded individuals from all walks of life who are actively preparing for emergencies and disasters. We are one of the fastest-growing survival communities, both online and off. We seek to find other members who want to trade knowledge and skills with each other and put our newfound skills to the test together at survival summits, hunting, and camping retreats. Join the network today and start your own survival network in your community. We have the tools and apps needed to help you get started and grow your own network. Join our social network and download our mobile app. Join us on Google Plus and be part of our weekly radio show recorded live on Google Hangouts. Download the Voxer walkie-talkie app and communicate with members of the network with the touch of a button. Think of us as citizens' versions of FEMA. Our motto is continuity of community. What we can't do alone, we can do together.